Hi everyone, it's svgcoop.com and we are going to be working again on MA011, our mini album. So we have our binding in here, and you'll notice that all of the little hinge pieces are different sizes. So our center hinge has two little hinges on it and then two little bit bigger hinges. The one we're going to do right now are the pieces that are going to go on the small hinge here. So I'm just going to put this aside for now. And you're going to be cutting a couple of sets of pieces. So once you have them all cut, it's basically, I think it's, I want to say it's 2 files that you're cutting, because we're going to be cutting a pocket, and we're going to be cutting a piece that's going to go in the pocket, but then we're also adding a couple of flips and folds to each one of these pockets. So you're going to have your pocket pieces, which is going to have a piece with score lines on there, and then a piece that's going to match up here on top. But we don't want to put this piece on yet until we get some of the other pieces. So it doesn't matter which set of the other 4 sections you want to put on each one of these pockets. You just have to pick one, and then you're going to be good to go. And there will be, I'll kind of describe that a little bit better in the instructions when you get them. But you're also going to have some cover pieces that are going to go with it, and this one that I'm going to do first has this little pocket, and you'll know that it's got the pocket because it's got these little tabs here. So I'm just going to start with that, and I'm going to fold this up like this, and then you're just going to fold these 2 little wings in here like this. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue them onto the back. So I'm just going to get that nice and flat. Grab my glue here. Just going to put a little glue on these corners. And you're just going to fold those over. It's just making a little pocket here. Okay. Okay. I'm just going to put that aside for a second. Okay, so also I cut this tag, and I designed it to be cut out of double-sided paper, but it's kind of amazing how hard it is to find double-sided paper. So you might want to cut 2. You could also cut 3 if you wanted to put a piece of cardstock in between. So I'm just cutting 2, and I'm just going to glue these together. So what I might do is add another one to the file so you'll remember to cut 2 of this one piece. But I'm just going to line these up, and just get that together. It's just going to be a little tag. This little tag is going to actually end up sitting in our pocket like that, but we still have to get that attached. Okay, so we have our pocket here, and we have 2 things are going to be happening. So we also have another piece that has a score line on here. So I'm just going to fold this on this score line. And I'm going to, I think to make this easier, I'm going to put some tape on here. A little rub. And I'm going to get this lined up with my piece with the 2 score lines, and I'm just going to get that lined up perfectly there, like that, and then pull that down. Okay, so this is then going to open up like that. Now, the other piece, the one with our little pocket, also has a score line on the top, so I'm just going to fold that back away from the pocket. And I'm going to put some score tape there too. And I'm going to put this one with the other little piece that's going to be part of our pocket. I'm just going to line that up. Just hold those together like that. And fold that down. Okay, so then we have our pocket piece. I'm just going to fold these on the score lines, folding it away from my paper I just added to it. And what we're going to do is we're going to be gluing this onto this like that. So I'm going to put the score tape on the outside of our little pockets here. Okay. Give that a rub. I'm going to just undo one side, I think, at a time here. Okay, so I need the pocket to be on the outside. And I'm just going to line, let me just line up the bottom first since it's not sticky. And then my top should line up perfectly. Okay, and give that a nice little rub. Okay, and then I can take the tape off the bottom. Okay, so basically what we're going to have is you're going to have a flip with a little pocket, right? And that'll flip up like that. And then on the other side, it's going to open this way. Then we have the hole to insert it. Okay, so basically you're going to have some pattern paper that you're going to cut. And these are essentially just going to sit on all of these sides. Let's see. Just going to get some glue here. Okay, so this one I'm just going to sit this right inside like that. Of course, then I'll put some ribbon on my tag at some point, but for right now, I'm just going to slide that in there like that. Okay. Oops, I think. Okay, so I'm just going to get that glued on there. Okay, then what we're going to do for this piece, so we have our little pocket here, right? You're going to have the little thing that's going to go inside. You're going to have a piece that looks like this, and it's got a score mark in the middle, so you're just going to fold that over right on the score mark. And we're going to put 4 pieces of decorative paper, pattern paper, around it. So it's on all 4 sides here. And our back piece. I did do, there's a second one because we're doing 2 of these pockets, so I already put that one together. And I'll just show that to you really quick. So see, our pocket's all ready. So what's going to happen is this is going to slip inside, oops, of our pocket. once I figure out where it is. Okay, and that's going to slip inside like that. Okay, oops. Okay, I'm just going to put that aside for now. Oops, I think I didn't let it dry long enough, so I'm just going to glue that again. Okay, so I'm going to put these pieces aside for right now. Let that dry. Okay. Then we're going to have our other set for our pocket. And again, you're going to have the double-sided piece here. You're going to have the other cover to it. And you're going to have another one that has a little fold on top. So I'm just going to put that on the score line there and fold that. And then for the other side, you're going to have, we're going to do a double little flip. So there's two little ones, and you're just going to fold these on there, score line as well. So you have a couple of options here. You can either, since they're squared, you can kind of put them on either side like that, or my plan was to put them along the top like this so that they open one at a time. So I think that's what I'm gonna stick with my original plan here. So what I want to do is for this one, let's see, I'm going to fold this on the score line like this. And then I put some tape along the inside here of this piece. And I'm just going to line these up like that. Okay. And then fold that over so it's like a double piece right there. I'm going to fold the other side. Okay. And I'm going to put some tape on the inside of these two little pieces here. I'm just going to hold this and line it up to the edge this way. And then I'm going to take the other one. And I'm going to do the same thing, only on the other side. I think this is better too because it fits vertically the right way. Okay. So what's going to happen is this will pop up. And then we're going to attach it to here. I'm going to put tape on both sides of this piece to make our pocket. Okay. I'm going to undo one side at a time. So you want to make sure you have this the right way. So we want this to fold upwards, and we want these two also fold upwards, so you want to make sure that they're set in the same direction. So I'm gonna just get my tops lined up here because they're not sticky. And my bottom lines up. Pull this off. There we go. All right, so then we have some little cover pieces. So I'm just going to get these glued down. You could use 4 different pattern papers if you want to, or 2. whatever it is you like. I picked two that were the same. I cut 2 squares out of the same and then 2 more squares out of another pattern. So my insides are like that. Okay, and then on there. Okay. Okay. Then we have some pattern pieces. I'm just going to get these glued down. Okay. Okay, and then I missed putting in 2 pieces here. Just gonna get those on. And this piece. Okay, so now I also cut these cute little scalloped pieces that if you wanted to put them on, you can. You don't have to if you don't want to, but I thought they were kind of cute, so I'm just going to glue them onto a couple. They're not pockets or anything, just decoration. And again, you can use these or don't use these. Totally up to you, whatever you want to do. I just thought they were cute. Okay. So now we actually can install these right away into our books. We can decorate more and add. I created a bunch of SVG files for you to cut that you can use to decorate your books. But we're going to start with getting the basics down here first. I'm just going to put those aside for a second. Bring our book down, and I'm going to put some score tape on both sides of the inner hinge here. So you're going to have one that's up on the top and one that's on the bottom for the pieces that we just did. Okay, so you give that a good rub. Pull this off. And so what you're going to do is you're going to have your pocket like this, right? And we're just going to do what we've done before. We're just going to make sure you can kind of see this. So I'm just going to kind of squeeze it together a little bit to make the pocket. Make sure you go in the right hole here. Okay, and you want to get that right so it sits inside your hinge, and then squeeze it together. And then we're going to do the same thing for the other side. Now these are going to show up in different places. The way this book is going to work, it's going to be really kind of a cool thing. So, okay, I'm going to get that one. And again, I'm just squeezing it together so you see through there. And I just want to get my hidden hinge inside there and squeeze. Like that. Okay, so if you look, so you can see our the center of our book is here. So what's going to happen is we're going to have a double page. I mean, another pocket here, and it'll be as though it's part of this page, and then this will be another one. So then we have our little folds up. This will open this way, like that, and then this one will open like that, and then we have the little fold up. All right, thanks for watching. We'll be back with our next section.